Leaving to grab my new to me Texas Southern door, well, Southern doors as we call them, Texas doors. Same color as my truck, so that'll be awesome. Alrighty, guys, peace.
We're rolling up to the gas station where the meeting place changed. He actually showed up an hour early, which was like, what? So I immediately left the house at that point. When we pull into here, you'll see him just underneath, just past the gas pumps or whatever. And he's driving my truck, which is awesome. And he does this regularly, so I might have to get some doors off him. I'll put my order in, we'll see what happens. Decent guy, like dealing with him. Made sure he counted the money as I gave it to him, so I would count it, check it, make sure it's all there. And let's get loading up. That's what I do.
We're back. These are the doors. That'll be the driver's side. This will be the passenger side. And as you can see, it's got the square corner. So that is perfect for my quad cab. A lot of doors have the rounded corners, and that's for a regular cab. So this already has tint, but you kind of see it's like kind of purple. That's gotta go. I'm not sure if I'm gonna replace the window with my windows or just retint this. That's up for grabs. Some damage, but that's fixable. Not really a big deal. This is a vinyl wrap. So again, these doors are from South Carolina. A little bit of sun faded, not really a big deal. Some random paint, I guess. No idea what that's all about. Don't care. I'm gonna have to figure out a way to paint these up. Obviously, I'm gonna remove the weather stripping. It's already kind of coming off, but good doors nonetheless. So these are my current doors, but you're like, Michael, these are already installed, they're already painted, everything. But inside here, if you look down, you see the rust, and it's nasty. So I don't want to have to deal with this, like I can see it flicking off and stuff. I don't want to deal with any of that. I want to have to deal with this. Woo! Yeesh! So I'm just going to clean this up a little bit, sell them as Canadian doors, not Southern doors, because that's what those other ones are from South Carolina, like I said. Not sure if I said that already, but if I did, I did. If I didn't, I didn't, whatever. These door panels will be going in it. And then, yeah, maybe I'll save the tint, because if you see, look over here, it's bright, it's dark, I like it. But as I also thought too, I thought this was on the A-pillar. It's actually part of the door, which is fine. Not really a big deal. It just means I have to get to make a video about uninstalling and reinstalling this bad boy. Yeah, she's still good. So that'll be fun. It's not currently connected to the batteries and all that. I disconnected it because I was trying to find a draw. Anyways, so I'll be flipping everything over. As you can see, that's the reason why. So let's inspect the other one and compare the two, because these are still decent doors. Like, you could totally clean them up, which is what I will do, and then I'll pass them on to somebody else. So what we didn't see is the tint cracking and whatnot, so that's going to be a bear to remove. So I'm probably just going to switch out the windows. I'll keep these windows for when I decide to tint again. I'll sell the door as a core, like this one here. And if you look down here, again, that's the rod that I wanted to replace. And if you look down here, we have some clean doors, some scratches and stuff. I'm going to repaint everything, get some new weather stripping, stuff like that. And then I'm going to, sound deaden the door. And then obviously reinstall all the components. The previous owner of these doors was kind enough to just disconnect them. And that's it. So it's basically a basic door, which is what I wanted. Nice good shell. I've got new motors, new lines, not new lines, but new guides, which is what I need. Now if you look down inside the door, you see a little bit of sound deadener, and then maybe that's some sound deadener over there. Inside the door looks really good, nice and, well, it's dirty, but it's nice. A lot better than my door. So again, I'm going to sound deaden the door. I'm going to add all the components back over this one eventually. Won't happen today. But this is why you go with Southern doors, because I think I paid $250 for each door, and I could probably get $100 out of the other door, like this one here, because again, it's not bad. So when I switch everything over, I'll probably get $100 for the shell. I'll clean it up and then sell it as a northern door as opposed to this southern door. I'll do a video in the future about reassembly of all this stuff, and then obviously retinting if I decide to go that route, which there's a good chance of that. But again, I'm gonna get all new gaskets and stuff and do all that nonsense. So how much money am I gonna save? Quite a bit, because I won't have to do all the body work, because you can get panels for the side of this door, for the bottom skirt, cut them out, weld them in and stuff. You can get the full front panel for the entire door and then you can get all this other stuff too. But by the time you're said and done, if you're not desperate for it, all you have to do is find a good donor truck. Which these doors came from South Carolina. They're semi-white paint color, and I say semi because like it's got some stuff I gotta clean up and everything, but it's all good. Anyways, I will catch you guys in another video when I decide to do some actual body work and when I transfer all the components over, because I will have to transfer over the lock over. Obviously I will have a spare plastic piece. I may try to paint that, see how that turns out, but you can actually just change out the lock here. It's really easy to do. I'll do a video about that. Basically as I go through the truck, I'll be making small little videos about all this stuff and getting it all set up and ready, because I want to run it this summer. So yeah, thanks for watching, as I previously said, and I'll catch you in the next one. Hopefully it'll be about something that's useful. Peace. So just to recap, I know I ended off the video, but I wanted to recap, and yes, I got my hair cut. Let's flip over to what body panels actually cost.
So as I said previously, these doors I got for $500. They're fair condition, not the best. No interior panels, but I have interior panels. These are about $500 plus shipping. And then you could also patch in some panels. This is $90 US plus shipping and everything. You could get a deal if you doubled them up for the driver's and passenger side door. But then you have your quad cab doors that in my case, it's not really worth it when you start piecing things in unless you need one piece. Then you can find them locally for these two doors for $400. It's a decent deal. Wrong color. Then I found the right color. It's $700. But then I also found the right color at my price, which was a bit better, a little more rough shave, but it is what it is. And cab doors, these ones are $450, which is quite expensive, but you can see what I'm saying, right?
So, in short, there are deals out there. You just have to look around with your sniper, and when you find the appropriate deal, pull the trigger. Because like I paid $250 for both of those doors. Yeah, they are rough, but they need to be fixed. It's regardless, whatever you're going to pick up, there's going to be something you're going to have to fix on it, unless you get really lucky. So, but that's rare. Like for the front of my truck, for the hood, the grill, the bumper, everything, I think I paid $160 for it, where people just wanted $200 just for the grill alone. Even finding it online, I found a good deal. Then the price went up, which was kind of shocking after I bought the grill and returned it. It went up by $60 or something, just for the grill, not the chassis for the grill that bolts to the grill, and then that part of the chassis bolts to the under the hood. I'm calling it the chassis, but it's really the grill frame that bolts the hood to the grill. And then you can't use the original one, which is what I did try. You could if you wanted, but you had to change some stuff. So I fixed mine up, and it was already almost brand new. So I just fixed it up. I'm going to resell it just to kind of offset the cost of everything, and that's what I'm going to do. I have good components still, so I could either choose to clean the rest off and prime them up and fix them, or I can, for the second idea, I can do the same, but then pass them on to somebody else who doesn't want something that is just as good. So I've got southern doors. I'm looking for something to match the doors in the back, and I went with trying to find something that had the same factory color of my truck. So when I do paint it, I don't have to worry about opening up the door and seeing like pink or silver or some other weird color. Like if it was black, I wouldn't really care too much, but you guys see what I'm saying. So find a color of your truck that way you're not running around with a Mickey Mouse truck. Now I did want a fire engine red truck, but I changed my mind just to go back to the metallic burgundy. That's the color of my mom's van, and they call it Fire Octane Pearl Red or something like that, a bunch of words. Basically, it's burgundy, which I like, so that's what I'm going to just do. I'm going to grab the vehicle paint coat for her, and then get some spray bombs and just kind of go to town, and it is good enough. And then later on down the road, I'll get it professionally painted. But the point of all this, if you watch this far, is you can find deals. Just have to look and look and look, and when you find it, snipe it. That's it. Boom. Peace. I'm actually going to go now.